What's up, Subi Nation? DJ here with Subi Bros, and today we're doing an overview and install of the Perrin license plate relocation kit that goes into your front tow hook section. We're also going to be installing our frameless rigid metal license plate frame with that, and also our signature bumper plugs. So without further ado, let's get started. The first step is to remove the cap covering your tow hook. So there's a slot on the bottom here that we're going to insert a screwdriver and just slightly pry up. We don't want to damage the bumper, so we're going to wrap the screwdriver tip with the cloth here. And so it's just as easy as that to get it started. And then once it pops out, okay, now that we've got the cap off, you can see that there's this little piece that's meant to hold it here so that it doesn't fall out. We're just gonna tuck in the two wings and pull it through that hole. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and prep our stem. So what we wanna do is put a thin layer of anti-seize on the threads. So all you need is a little bit here. I have some on the glove. And we're doing this because if there's ever an emergency, you don't want to have the tow hook stuck in there trying to remove it so that you can actually use the mount for the tow hook. So we've rubbed some anti-seize on there. So we're going to go ahead and insert the stem. We're going to tighten it by hand. We're going to take our 19mm socket and torque wrench, and we're going to go ahead and tighten this to 50 foot-pounds. Perrin does provide you with washers to space out the license plate mount, but we find that it actually fits perfect without any washers. So we have installed the bolt here with just the single washer on the face. And so we're going to go ahead and screw the assembly on to the stem. Okay guys, we're now going to work on leveling and tightening the license plate bracket. So to do that, what we're going to do is we have our torque wrench set to 30 foot-pounds. We have our 16mm socket. We're going to get this tightened. Okay, so there is where it should be tight. And what we can do here is we're going to use this level to check the level. You can also use your phone, or you obviously don't have to be this precise about it. But what we're going to do is we are going to grab the plate mount and we're going to rotate it just a tiny bit. All right, and that's pretty much perfectly level. All right, you guys, so here is our rigid metal plate frame. And so that's gonna mount up with the plate on here. But this plate frame makes it so that it gives stability to the license plate, and it also has rounded corners so that if someone's walking by, they don't snag your license plate and bend it. So we're gonna take our license plate and put it in the frameless rigid frame there. You can see that it doesn't cover any of the edges of your plate, which is nice. And we're gonna just start taking our Allen bolts and our washers, and we're gonna thread them in by hand. And we'll go ahead and tighten these up. Now you guys really do not want to over tighten these, so either use a screwdriver or just barely snug this guy down. You don't want to put any real pressure from the wrench on there. And as you can see, it's nice and stable and sturdy, and we're done. We're now going to install our bumper plugs. So it's pretty straightforward. You just snap it in. And just like that, those factory holes are filled. All right, guys, that concludes our installation of the Perrin license plate relocation kit, along with our rigid metal license plate frame and bumper hole plugs. If you guys would like to purchase these, head on over to SubiBros.com. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and we'll catch you next time.